Today I'm going to show you where to get all the blocks in Enshrouded. That is 53 blocks in the game. Just before we start, if you're looking for a video that's more about previewing the blocks, then check out the end cards because I have a handy builders video there. Also, like and subscribe, it really helps the channel. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Rough wood block, chopped trees for wood to unlock. Rough stone block, mine stone to get this block recipe. Plant fiber roof block, all you need to do is harvest some plant fiber, so look for bushes on the floor. Rough flintstone block, mine flintstone, you can find it all over the springlands meadows in cliffs like this spot near the cinder vault. Tarred wood block and tarred shingle roof block, you can either burn your dinner or do the more logical thing of using a charcoal kiln to obtain tar. We all know you've probably burnt your dinner by now though. Or maybe that's just me. Stone shingle roof block. Head over to Woodguard in the Springland Meadows. Go to the church, stand in the middle of it and look up for a grappling hook. Head to the highest point in the tower and loot these from a silver chest up in the bell tower. Shroud wood block. Unlocked by obtaining shroud wood for the first time in any shroud biome. Mycelium overgrown block. Head to the shroud and look for these particular glowing patches or mushroom infested areas. Then use a pickaxe on them to get mycelium. Blue luminescent block. Gotten in caves, you're looking for a bluish purple growth on the cave walls that provides us a light. This one is pretty good next to Fenrig's farm, but if you want the recipe and that's all, there's an easy one up in the cave near the flame shrine near the star. Metal block, unlocked by picking up metal sheets for the first time. Bone block, just north of the Springland's fast travel point is a hidden tomb. Beware of the spiders. Go in, take a right, and you're basically going to do a big U-turn around the joint until you reach the bone block coffin room, where you can pick up the blocks. White luminescent block. Make white glowing substance in the alchemist man with dirt, mycelium, bone meal, and wood acid to unlock the luminescent block. Hollowed halls block. It is quite the challenge, but head to the Springlands Meadows, hollowed halls, and travel inside. These blocks are quite deep inside the dungeons, so you'll have to be prepared to fight a lot of skeletons. However, this is entry-level hollowed halls, so you should be okay. Enemies in here are level 10, so you want to make sure you're at least on par with that level or close to it. For these blocks, you need to head to pretty much the last largest rooms of the dungeon, which will have a ton of enemies in it and 4 different doors by the end section. The door on the far right is the one you'll need to find the silver chest with the hollowed halls blocks inside. Brick timbered block. Found in Fort Kelvin, you can actually ignore all the Vukah enemies inside by taking the back passage in the sewers. Splash through the poo, unlock some gates, and you'll find yourself the chest. City wall block. Found in Thornsong Frontier, you'll have to pass by the big angry mummy to get here, but head to the backside of the tower. Refined wood block, unlocked from picking up wooden planks for the first time, made by the table saw. Ironically, one of the saw blades is obtained where you just picked up the previous block. Half-timbered block, found in dyed wine. They actually moved this block into a tent, so look for the canvas and avoid the bacon. Copper block, gotten from picking up copper bar for the first time. You can get some copper here in the revelwoods if you need a location. Weathered stone block, found in Bramblespine Boneyard. For this one, it is a dungeon layout. You'll have to do the full mini dungeon until you get to the end 2 doors. The one on the left has the blocks and the one on the front has the boss. But once complete, the door to the entrance will open up, which is the point of view I am displaying here today. fired bricks block and roof tiles block, unlocked by picking up fired bricks, which you bake in a kiln using clay. Roughly cut stone block. Found in Netherton, you'll have to be wary of the Shroud. Head through the gate, down through the passage, and grapple straight over to this building and find the glowing chest within. Watch out for holes in the floor. Red marble block. Found in the Revelwood hollowed halls, is quite deep into the dungeon, about 3/4 of the way in. Once you've done the giant room with caves and swinging puzzles to collect the runes, and travelled down a slide full of holes and spiders that's very green, you'll reach this checkpoint that opens up into a room of green goo. Go down to the bottom of it and straight ahead, right into the place you'll need to go to get the red marble blocks. Green luminescent block. Ironically, the room you're in right now for the red marble, that green sludge we just passed, mine it for toxic slime. Doing this dungeon should allow you to progress your quest with the collector and unlock the Ectoplasm press, which you'll need to make purified slime to unlock this block. Plaited block. Found in the abandoned Vukah village in Blackmire near a massive fallen over log, bounce up a trampoline and a couple of grappling hooks to the rubble pile at the top, and clear the rubble to access the chest with the plaited blocks. Vukah temple stones. Midway up the Vukah treetop settlement, there's a room with 3 bears, including a berserker bear. Clear them out, then instead of going straight, go left and down into a secret chamber which will contain the chest with temple stones in them. This is the biggest tree in this area, so you can't miss this location. Refined stone block. Travel to the gate to the Pillars of Creation and climb up to the researchers' camp inside the mountain. In that camp is the masonry tools, pick them up and this will unlock the block. Mix sandstone block. Found in the scavenger outpost, which if you've unlocked the nomad highlands tower, you can completely ignore and land right on top of the chest which contains the block. How fun! Palmwood block. Welcome to the quintuple of block unlocks. Come to this beautiful location for a whole bunch of blueprints and chop the palms for palmwood logs. Rough sandstone block and regular sandstone block and refined sandstone block. All you need to do is look at the orange cliffs and mine sandstone to unlock all 3 of these awesome blocks. Nice and easy. Yellow luminescent block. I did say 5, here's the finale. Literally in the same location, pick up flowers to harvest saffron for this fancy ass block. Straw roof block and tarred straw roof block. She's called the bounty barn for a reason, honey. Got from harvesting wheat and picking up straw from that, this is a great location for some free wheat and straw. Regular stone block. Found under the ruined bridge just before you reach Lupus Lair in the Nomad Highlands. Make use of the grappling hooks. You can walk up the stairs and out on the right once you're done. Fancy stone block. Head to Raven's Keep just below the Pillars of Creation. Head inside and about midway through there is an open room with a switch in one of the rooms. Instead of going ahead, click the button on the wall to open the cage door with the silver chest for the blocks. Limestone block. Found in the back of Suret's Rest, ignore the red fog of death. Just don't slip for goodness sake. I am talking to myself, by the way. There is a ruin over by the red shroud and at the top is a silver chest with limestone blocks in it. Bronze block. Pick up bronze ingots for the first time. These can be melted in a smelter with copper and tin bars. Castle wall stone block. Found in the mining rift at the top of a platform supported by a crane. Hop on the platform to receive the block. Watch out for very annoying flying bugs. Ectoplasm block. It's probably going to be the most hard glide in the video to master, or you could just be a normal person and use the stairs. Who does that? Found in the nomad highlands hollowed halls. It's not too deep in, but once you've found or fell through the massive hole in the floor, there are several floating platforms. The one that is the highest up with the fire cauldron on it, that is the one we want. Desert city wall block. Found in the faraway Frey tavern in the middle of Brittlebush. Watch out for scavengers, especially the green gremlins. In the bedroom, on the bottom floor, is the blocks. Highly polished stone block. Come to Ocean's Heart by East Lapis and defeat the scavenger matron for this block. I will say, you might get into a situation like I did today and she ends up dying on the torch. The blocks will be in her inventory either way. Iron block. Gotten from picking up iron ingots for the first time, farm the ore in the kindlewaste. Well block. Found in this kindlewaste elixir well, let me show you the way. You'll need to defeat a fell monstrosity to get the chest behind it for these unique blocks. Desert Temple block. Found in the Southwest Sun Temple, you'll need to do a very elaborate 3-piece puzzle to access this area. It's a lot of fun, but once complete, head up inside and up to find this crusty glowing dude. Granite block and granite shingle roof block. Mine granite for the first time in the albaneve summits, top right of the map. Conifer block. Look for these nice bright green trees, not the pines, and chop conifer logs for this blueprint. Obsidian block. Found on top of the Forge of Obsidia, it will be mega chilly willy up in here. However, you're here to fit in some new tiling. Run to the second floor, grapple up into the chimney, and grab your golden chest. Granite ornamented roof block. In the same place again, aka the Forge of Obsidia, in the first room is actually some smelters with silver ore in them. Get a piece to unlock the roofing. Polished granite block. Considering you followed the path around to the gateway outpost borer, you'll find it. Head on in the ruin and use the secret door to get these pretty shiny blocks. But either way, everyone, that is all 53 blocks and roofs in Enshrouded. If you enjoyed the video, smash a like on it and check out some more of my guides on Enshrouded. I have loads of them to look at. But either way, thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.